Hey, this is Martin Updike with I-40 Race Service in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Back with you for the second part of this two-part video showing you how to use Bibs to time a race. Bibs RFID system. So the first part, I showed you the hardware setup with the bolt box and antennas and cables and some of the guts of the bolt system. This is on the software side of things. So with the bolt system, you get a great software application to run the RFID system, to tabulate results, to importing runners. There's a lot of cool, easy to use features, and I'm going to show you those in a quick 5 to 7 minute video. This is for my friends Matt and David too, who are going to time a race in a few weeks without me. I'll be at another event, so I think this is going to show them just about everything they need to do, and you as well if you're looking into using the Bibs system. So to start things off, I've just got my screenshot here, and what you're going to do, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're hooked up into the Bibs local area network. I'm hooked up, I'm ready to go. I'm connected there, it's automatically connected for me. I've got the password saved. So as long as I've got that connection established, next thing I need to do is start this application. It's called Tomcat, and this is part of the installation for the Bibs software. It runs on this software, this application. So all you gotta do is click start, and it takes a few seconds to load. The this application allows the Bibs software to run on a web browser. So I just started Google Chrome right there, and it says I have no internet connection because I'm hooked into my local area network, not a Wi-Fi network. But when I go to I've got these favorited sites here. When I go to Bibs, that URL, which I see is localhost, so it's not going out to the internet, it's going to my local connection. It pops right up. So I know I did that really quickly, but it's basically just open a web browser, click on the Bibs icon, which I've got saved as that URL, and you're in. Then I click log, and of course I got to log in, but just like any website, it saves my password, my username, click submit, and now I'm logged in. So here, this is the software. So this is your opening page. It shows you all the events you have. I don't have any right now, so I'm going to add one. And we're going to call this the YouTube test run. And we're going to say we're going to start at 9 p.m. It's October 29th. And you don't even have to put the city or anything or the organization, but for the heck of it, I'm going to put we're in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Alright, and you click save, and that's it. So you've created an event, and once you've got your event created, probably the first thing you want to do, and Matt and David, I'll have all this done prior to the race, so you don't have to worry about configuring the age groups or anything. But I just went to awards, and notice I just click back, just like a web browser. I can click forward, back, or I can actually just click on what I need to go to. It's that simple. So this is your awards. You've got age group by male, age group by female, medals, which is just going to be like whatever custom groups you want to create. Basically, I use that for overall results. And you can see I can just throw away these ones I don't want, these masters ones, which it comes as a default. I usually just want to have my top overall males and female on there. And then I always want to click this masters and overall and duplicates. That allows people to be finished in the medals and also in the age group results. So you always want to click that. And then to configure the age groups, the default is every 5 years, which is great because that's usually what we use. And say I want to adjust this one, which usually your first age group is 8 and under, not 4 and under. So I just go males 8 and males 8 and under. There we go. And just do that. You got to change that to 1. And there you go. So then you got males 8 and under. You can basically edit, and then if you want to take out these bigger age groups, you just throw them away. So there you go. And so after you do that, you're set on your awards. That's really easy to do even on the fly if you need to do it during the race or whatever. Next thing to do would be to, well, most people would want to import your runners. So you go to, all you do is go to all athletes, go to the YouTube test run, and then if you want to add an athlete, you just click add athlete. I don't typically do it just doing that method. The easiest way to do it is to import a CSV spreadsheet with all your runners information, and then if you need to add one or two after the race or after you've uploaded your spreadsheet, that's how you do it. Just go to add athlete. But what I'm going to do, and what I typically do, is just I upload the spreadsheet even after the race is started, which is great because there's so many things going on before a race, and you've got about 20 minutes there after the race starts. If you can upload the runner information after you start the race, that's a really cool thing. So if I go to the RFID page, that's kind of our main screen for what you're looking at during the race. So all I want to do here is just pull up the event. It says manage event. There's the YouTube test run, and let's say I'm going to start the event. On your marks, runner set. All I do, click fire gun, and then my race has started. So I want to time that up with when I'm actually firing the gun. If I happen to miss that, or if I want to go back and change it, all you got to do is go back into the settings, and you can adjust that time when you fire the gun. So it's a really neat feature, lets you just get it just right. But for this race, for kind of the beginning level, it's good just to click fire gun when you actually fire the gun. So now what we want to do now is actually start, well, I take that back. Usually the best step to do now, because I haven't imported my runners yet, is to go in and do that. So I got the race going, I got the timer going. So now I just go back to all events, click on YouTube test run, and then to import the runners on this kind of opening screen here, you go to results, which seems a little strange, but you click on that and it gives you a drop down, and you're wanting to get to this import menu here. So you click on import, it takes you to this page here. Click import file. This is my my little spreadsheet here, my CSV with their number, first name, last name, city, state, age, gender, shirt, and race. I'm just going to double click on that, save it, and then boom, it's already uploaded it. But I do have to define the columns, is the little tricky part about this. So I had you saw I had the first row is the header, so I want to click that so it doesn't import that, and then I want to match up the make a connection between the Bibs system and what my spreadsheet was. So I had their number, I had it labeled as number, but it should be in the Bibs system, it's bib, so I need to select bib. First name obviously goes with first name, last name goes with last name, city, you get the picture here, state, age, of course, and then gender goes to gender. T-shirt size, I'm not going to do that, and you don't need to worry about race. There's no category for that. It knows everybody that you're uploading is in this event. So then you just click save, and we're good to go. And if you want to check it out, make sure that you got everybody. There's all my 4 runners right there. So now I go to RFID page. So now I've got everything set. I got my age group set. I got the runners imported. The race is going. We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. So now all I want to do is start my system, my antennas, my reader, get it fired up, so when the runners cross the finish line, I get the reads I need. So all I do to do that, I've got all the settings. I'm not going to go into that right now. I've got them all set. All I got to do is click start, and it said connecting for about 1 second there, and then you see now it says reading. So that's it. I mean, that's literally how easy it is to get this thing going. I did it in about 3 minutes there. So you got the race going, and what I'm going to do now, I've got the 4 bibs and chips for those 4 runners. So I'm going to go across my little finish line. So starting off number 485. All right, see 485, first place, 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Now I'm going to finish 486 and number 18. All right, 46 and 18. As you can see, they finished right at the same time, 341s. That's a little testament to the accuracy of the system. And then I'm going to finish number 20. And I'm going to do number 46 again, just to prove something else about the system here. All right, so I just crossed with number 20 and number 46 in my hand, and you can see it didn't get number 46. It still has that number as finishing at 341. Reason for that is I've got the setting to where it times out after 15 seconds. So that 46 bib, when it hit 3 minutes and 56 seconds, it locked it out. The system locked it out where it cannot finish again. So that's a great feature. Really keeps you from having misreads or people going across the finish line twice and then messing up their time. So that's a great thing. So I got all 4 of my runners have finished. So now I'm just going to go and print some results. So I go back to there's no awards menu, so you have to go back to all events and then click on the event, and then you see the awards. So a couple extra clicks there, but really not too bad. Pretty easy to find it. So then once you click on awards, there you go. You got your medals. It defaults to your medals page, which I just reduced down to the top overall males and females. Ready to print. And it pulls up a PDF right here. Go down to the lower left, and within about a second or two, there it goes. You got your overall winners. And I just want to close that out. Let's say I want to print the female age groups. You see I got a couple finishers there. Just go to print. Same situation. There you go. And it doesn't print all the extra age groups where you didn't have anybody finish. That's pretty nice. So not a lot of wasted, just empty age groups or anything like that. So as you're printing off results throughout the race, of course, it gets a little longer and fills up a little bit more, but that's pretty easy. And then I use to print just right there in the upper right, just like any PDF on any website. So that's pretty cool. So there it is, folks. I think that's about it. There's a lot more. There are some little extra things I could show you, but just to keep this video as short as possible, I'm going to wrap it up. And once again, this has been Martin with I-40 Race Service.